Hey everyone, Android or Google just released Android XR. Yesterday, out of nowhere, I was not aware about this event, but along with Samsung, Google is trying to launch a headset and some glasses as well. This would be, uh, like if you are a native Android developer, this would be a great thing for you because Apple already have Apple Vision. So iOS developers are already have something on their plate. I know the Meta headset or Meta Quest is also based on Android, but it is like a very customized version of Android, so they don't have a direct partnership with Google. So in this, the headset which Google is launching with Samsung, um you can use your most of your I think knowledge of native Android development and get quickly up and running with this. Let's go through this blog post. Even I haven't gone through this blog post yet. So today we are launching the developer preview of the Android XR SDK, a comprehensive development kit for Android XR. It is the newest platform in the Android family built for extended reality headset and glasses. In the future, you will have endless opportunities to create and develop experiences that blend digital and physical world using familiar Android APIs, tools and open standards created for XR. All of this means if you build for Android, you're already building for XR. Read on to get started with the development for headsets. With Android XR SDK, you can break free of traditional screens by specializing your app with rich 3D elements, spatial panels, spatial audio that bring a natural sense of depth, scale, and tangible realism. Transport your users to a fantastic virtual space or engage them with them in their own homes or workspaces. Take advantage of natural multimodal interaction capabilities such as hand and eyes. We believe Android XR is a game changer for storytelling. It allows us to merge narrative depth with advanced interactive features, creating an immersive world where audiences can engage with characters and stories like never before. So Jed Ventrop, partner at 30 Ninjas, your apps on Android XR. The Android XR SDK is built on existing foundation of Android app development. We are also bringing the Play Store to Android XR, where most Android apps will automatically be made available without any additional development efforts. User will be able to discover and use your existing apps in a whole new dimension. To differentiate your existing Compose app, you may opt in to automatically spatialize Material 3 M3 components and compose for adaptive layouts in XR. The Android XR SDK has something for every developer. Building with Kotlin and Android Studio, you will feel right at home with Jetpack XR SDK, a suite of familiar libraries and tools to simplify their development and accelerate productivity. Using Unity's real-time 3D engine, the Android XR extension for Unity provides the packages you need to build or port powerful immersive experience. Now I have tried Unity. I personally didn't like it. I like the Godot game engine if you are following my channel, but even with Godot I don't have much experience in creating any sorts of game. So developing on the web using WebXR to add immersive experiences, support on Chrome, working with native languages like C++. Android XR supports the OpenXR 1.1 standard. Now this is an interesting part. OpenXR, I think, I'm not 100% sure, but the Godot game engine, if you know, I think it supports OpenXR. So with the help of that, even if you don't like, if you're like me, you don't like Unity, you might use Godot if you don't have any native Android development knowledge as well. Creating with Jetpack XR SDK. The Jetpack XR SDK includes the new Jetpack libraries purpose built for XR. The highlights include Jetpack Compose for XR, enables you to declaratively create spatial UI layouts and specialize your existing 2D UI build with Compose or views. Material design for XR include components and layouts that automatically adapt for XR. Jetpack Scene Core provides the functionality for building custom 3D experiences. AR Core for Jetpack XR brings powerful perception capabilities for your app to understand the real world. With Android XR, we can bring calm directly into your world, capturing the senses and allowing you to experience it in a deeper and more transformative way. By collaborating closely with the Android XR team on this cutting edge technology, we reimagine how to create a sense of depth and space, resulting in a level of immersion that instantly helps you feel more present, focused, and relaxed. Dan Zetto, Vice President at Calm Studios. Kickstart your Jetpack XR SDK journey with our Hello XR sample, a straightforward introduction to the essential features of Jetpack Compose for XR. Learn about developing with Jetpack XR SDK. The JetNews sample app is an Android large screen app adopted for Android XR. We are introducing new tools and capabilities to the latest preview of Android Studio Meerkat to boost productivity and simplify your creation process for Android XR using the new Android XR emulator to create a virtualized XR device for developing and testing apps built with Jetpack XR SDK. The emulator includes XR specific controls for using a keyboard and mouse to navigate an emulated virtual space. Using the Android XR template to get a jump start on creating an app with Jetpack Compose for XR. Use the updated layout inspector to inspect and debug specialized UI components created with Jetpack Compose for XR. Learn more about XR enabled tools in Android Studio and the Android XR emulator. I personally don't like the emulator. Creating with Unity, we have partnered with Unity to natively integrate their real-time 3D engine with Android XR starting with Unity 6. Unity is introducing the Unity OpenXR Android XR package for bringing your multi-platform XR experience to Android XR. Unity is adding Android XR support to this popular XR package: OpenXR, AR Foundation, XR Interaction Toolkit, XR Hands, XR Composition Layers. We are also rolling out the Android XR extension for Unity with samples and innovative features such as mouse interaction profile, environment blend mode, personalized hand mesh, object tracking, and more. Check out our getting started for Unity and Unity's blog post to learn more. So I think let's see if Unity, yeah, I think Unity has also published their own blog post. I'm like, I couldn't really, I know that on Android developer channel they have uploaded one short video, 2 minutes video. I'm not sure where exactly this entire presentation is uploaded on, maybe on Samsung's YouTube channel, or if you know, do let me know in the comments. Then creating for the web, Chrome on Android XR supports the Web XR standard. If you are building for the web, you can enhance existing sites with 3D content or build new immersive experience. You can also use fully featured frameworks like Three.js, A-Frame, Play Canvas to create virtual world, or you can use a simpler API like Model Viewer, so your user can visualize product in an e-commerce website. And because WebXR is an open standard, the same experience you build for mobile AR devices or dedicated VR hardware seamlessly work on Android XR. Learn more about developing with WebXR. Okay, let's see. Okay. This looks a little interesting. Anyways, build on open standards. We are continuing the Android tradition of building with open standards. At the heart of the Android perception stack is OpenXR, a high-performance cross-platform API focused on portability. Android XR is compliant with OpenXR 1.1, and we are also expanding the OpenXR standards with leading edge vendor extension to introduce powerful one world sensing capabilities such as AI powered hand mesh designed to adapt to the shape and size of hands to better represent the diversity of your users. Detailed depth texture that allow real world objects to occlude virtual content. Sophisticated light estimation for lighting your digital content to match real world lighting conditions. New trackables that let you bring real world objects like laptop, phones, keyboards, and mouse into a virtual environment. The Android XR SDK also supports open standard formats such as GLTF 2.0 for 3D models and Open EXR for high dynamic range environment. Building the future together. We couldn't be more proud or excited to be announcing the developer preview of the Android XR SDK. We are releasing this developer preview because we want to build the future of XR together with you. We welcome your feedback and can't wait to work with you and build your ideas and suggestions into the platform. Your passion, expertise, and bold ideas are absolutely essential as we continue to build the Android XR. We look forward to interacting with your apps reimagined to take advantage of the unique spatial capabilities of Android XR using familiar tools like Android Studio and Jetpack Compose. We are eager to visit the amazing 3D worlds you build using powerful tools and open standards like Unity and OpenXR. Most of all, we can't wait to go on this journey with all of you that make up the amazing community of Android and Unity developers. To get started creating and developing for Android XR, check out the developer.android.com/develop/xr, where you will find all the tools, libraries, and resources you need to create with Android XR SDK. If you're interested in getting access to pre-release hardware and collaborating with the Android XR team, express your interest to participate in an Android XR developer bootcamp in 2025 by filling out this form. Okay, so they have this form as well, which is good. Get hands-on help and at an Android XR developer event. So this is nice. Get access to a pre-release headset hardware. And if you look at the documentation, yeah, I think they have done a pretty good job, I guess. Most of it, if you are a native Android developer, you don't have to worry too much about it, but yeah, you will still have to learn about 3D world, I think, because that would be a huge like an scenario or example which people will use for headsets. People will not really like 2D apps. So yeah, I would like I would love to would have liked to see if they could have developed their own XR framework. I know they had previously something called scene form or scene view, something like that, and then it was deprecated. And I know that some French guy or a French developer is maintaining it on GitHub. But yeah, I would have really liked if they could have just open sourced a XR framework and somehow that works on mobile devices as well, so that at least native Android developers don't have much to think about. But yeah, anyways, I think the more the competition, the better. I think then now even Meta will have to improve their game. Apple Vision will have to lower down their pricing as well. So yeah, let's see who wins at the end. But I don't think just like in the mobiles race, there was Android, Apple, and Microsoft at the very start. There was also BlackBerry, I guess, but in the end only Android and Apple won, or Google or Apple won. Similarly, I think for headsets it would be interesting. Like, I know that Apple is not going anywhere because iOS developers only like Apple products, and same for iOS users as well. They are not using Android specific things. But yeah, let's see how things pan out. I'm really hoping for the best. Yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching. Bye.